And we're back. Back to it. I go to that island to the east. Why not? Yeah, let's see what's on this island. Why not? And here. Yep, we can get off. Cool. Island ho! Alright, where the hell are we? Oh, interesting. Actually see that guy just there? No lore about different places you've been / will go? That's fine. Lore is fine. I'm probably never going to play the old Ultima games. I'll probably watch you play them at some point, though. It's true. Ooh, I like this track. Bird. Good intrinsic. They've honor. Walked. Hello. You see an angelic young woman who gives you a smile of complete innocence. Her name? My name, my lord, is Constance. Slyly lowers her eyes. Good job. You carry water from the well of humility to all of the homes here in New Majinka. Tell me about New Majinka. I was born in New Majinsia, and I have lived here mine entire life. But now I wish to leave, for mine heart hath been broken. Tell me about your heart. Once I was in love with Henry, the peddler. Then I learned he was a liar and a cad. Perhaps soon mine heart shall belong to another. Or later, got it. Tell me about the well of humility. Humility. The water from the well is pure and cool. Thou wouldst like, I will pour thee some. Sure. Big smile, Constance takes a dipper and submerges it in the cool water of her bucket. Draws out the dipper and hands it to you. Drink and find the water delicious and very refreshing. Actually, I feel quite parched myself. Might I have some as well? Constance nods yes and hands him a dipper of water. He drinks with loud gulping sounds. I too am feeling dry. Wouldst thou spare water with me? Share water with me, my lady? Constance fills the dipper with water for Shimino, and he drinks until the water runs down his chin. Constance hands Spark a dipper full of water. He drinks it down in one long slurp. Upon finishing it, he burps. With an embarrassed grin, he bows apologetically to Constance as he hands her back the dipper. Alright. Another! Here is a charming and mysterious stranger on the island named Robin. He says one day he may show me the world and buy me many fine things. Constance sighs. He even gave me some lovely flowers. Tell me about this Robin. He is a wealthy man, and his two friends are big, strong men. They have been telling me about a very wonderful-sounding place called Buccaneer's Den. Oh, I was just there. Tell me about Buccaneer's Den. Buccaneer's Den must be a one... Are they trying to scout her? There is a spinning wheel that gives me money. Canst thou imagine it? Yes, I can indeed imagine that. And opulent, luxurious baths. Tell me about the spinning wheel. Well, they certainly have nothing like that in New Magintia. I have never even heard of such a thing before. Tell me about the friends. Their names were Battles and Lavelle. Both of them treated me like proper gentlemen. Ah, yes, I see what's going on here. Tell me about Battles. Battles was quiet at first. I thought he was mean-looking. He is nice once thou dost get to know him. He told me of the various monsters he fought, and exciting stories of how he raided ships in the South Seas. Tell me about Lavelle. Lavelle was charming and witty. He can always make me laugh. Tell me about the baths. Doth that not sound nice? Interesting. Who art thee? See your old companion, Katrina, looking only slightly older than when you saw her during your last visit. What's your name? Why? He blinks at you. I know it's been a long time, but surely thou cannot have forgotten me. I am Katrina. One of thine old companions. Share a friendly laugh at your reunion. Old companions. Ah, yes, Iolo, Shamino, and Dupri. Time? Although there is a vast difference in how time passes in our world and this one, I am certain I have aged at least a bit. Says pleasantly. Where's Dupri? I cannot help but miss Dupri a little. I have not seen him since he was knighted. Okay. What's your job? Why, after last accompanying thee on thine adventures, I settled down in the peaceful life of a shepherd in New Magintia. If thou dost have need of me, join thy party again. Fine. I prefer smaller crowds, Avatar, perhaps later. Ah, so I am maxed out. Okay. Tell me about New Magintia. We are isolated here. We get no news from the world outside. Life is much the same as it was the last time thou didst visit Britannia 200 years ago. I have many friends here. Quid says, each of your big-name companions are meant to have a pinnacle of a specific virtue, and you recruited them in Ultima IV. Most are recruitable in later games too. Rena, the shepherd, represented humility. Isolated. That is the way we like it here. Now we have 3 other strangers on the island, besides thee. Of course, thou couldst hardly be called a stranger. This is the largest number of visitors we have had in years. Anna the Druid, represented justice, etc. Got it. But never fear, Plunge. I am seldom lonely. Visitors. The 3 visitors came from Buccaneer's Den. I met them shortly after their arrival, and we spoke briefly. Robin is the one dressed like a gambler, and the other 2, Battles and Lavelle, appear to be bullies. Let's talk about loneliness. I have many friends here. When I am lonely, I speak with Elagner, the sage, Russell, the shipwright, or Henry, the peddler. Okay. Shepherd. I watch over my flock and the townspeople as well. They need me. Bye. The man before you examines you with shifty eyes. He has a slightly crouched posture, as if constantly poised to strike out at the world around him. What's your name? Battles. Myself, I be a stranger to New Magentia. Strangers? Strangers? Thou must mean us, Battles snorts loudly. Good job. I be hired as a bodyguard for Master Robin, as is me partner Lavelle. The pay be good. Tell me about Robin. Robin be a high-stakes gambling gent who makes his living in a casino at Buccaneer's Den. A living that would not have been anything near as profitable if not for thy good works, Battles. Thank ye, my lord. For the casino? The casino in Buccaneer's Den is called the House of Games, and is the most fabulous place I have ever seen in my life. I shall never forget the first time Robin took me there. He walked away with 100 gold pieces for less than an hour's work. By 1,000. Gamble gent. Gambling's how Robin makes his living. I do not think he has had a regular post in all his life. Why, I thank thee for the compliment, Battles. Tell me about Lavelle. He's a ladies' man, he is. Do not be thinking he cannot handle himself in a fight. Would be your last mistake. Ladies' man? Lore is really interesting. Thanks, Squid. Yes, it is. Thank you for sharing. Why, I reckon Lavelle's broken near as many hearts as I have made. Stop breathing. Eating. Tell me about the fight. Just the practice Lavelle has had in fending off jealous husbands would make any man a master combatant. Tell me about New Magentia. We be looking to get off this boring rock. New Magentia, and back to Buccaneer's Den. If you have a way to get us there, and away from these peasant knaves, Master Robin shall pay you well. Peasant knaves? The people here are so lacking in education that they never even heard of gambling before. Never heard of gambling? That's what life is all about. Boring rock? Canst thou imagine spending thine entire life here with nothing happening day after day? 'Tis enough to drive a man mad. Bye. Just seeing you. Alright, Robin. Have a chat. You see a roguish man dressed in what appears to be some nobleman's ratty hand-me-downs. What's your name? My name, my lord, is Robin. A pleasure to meet thee. I have come to New Magentia only recently. Alrighty. What is your job? My father, a well-respected nobleman whose name I will not defame by mentioning, bastardized and disowned me. But he did teach me mine occupation. Occupation? Why, that most glamorous and respected occupations, my lord, winning at games of chance. Strangers? I do not know of any. I only just arrived here myself. Emergency? I am not from here. My colleagues and I had to quickly leave Buccaneer's Den after a dispute with the casino owner. Rough voyage it was, too. Voyage? We took the first ship out, but before we got back to the mainland, it had sunk. The three of us had barely managed to make it to New Magentia with our lives. Now we are marooned here. Marooned? That is right. We cannot afford the stinking ship sold by the shipwright. But say, thou must have gotten here in some manner. Dost thou have some manner of ship on which we could leave the island? Sure. I could pay thee well if thou wouldst take us back to Buccaneer's Den. Pay? Of course I cannot pay thee right now at this moment. But when we reach Buccaneer's Den, I promise thee I shall be able to get mine hands on a lot of money. Money. Yes, money, for I have found something here in New Magentia that will be worth more than gold in Buccaneer's Den. Something. Before I tell thee what it is, wilt thou promise to take me and my mates back to Buccaneer's Den? Sure. Robin looks at you in the eye. Thou art truly a kind friend. I suppose, then, I should tell thee what it is we are planning and bringing back from New Magentia. Bringing back? Since thou art truly a friend, then I know that I can ask a favor of thee. Why dost thou not bring back that lost locket to me, and we shall speak of these things some more? Flashes a wicked grin. What? I won a vulgar amount of the casino's gold, and the mister of the place, Gordy, accused me of cheating. He sent his leg breaker, Sintag, after us. Pirates do not like to lose. Mister. Do not ask me why he is called that. Everyone there calls him that, though. Colleagues. My friends are battles in Lavelle. Their job is to protect me and my winnings. In exchange, they share me in my profits. Battles. I rescued him from his captain, who was about to make him walk the plank. I diced with that captain for the lad's life. Later, battles led a mutiny that took the ship, and, well, that is another story. Lavelle. I rescued him from a gaggle of angry noblemen's daughters, who had just discovered he was courting all of them simultaneously. If not for me, he would have certainly perished, but I am ahead of myself. Here's Dan. It is where we live most of the year. There are a lot of rough characters there, and it is not a place to be seen carrying large amounts of money. Rough characters. One rough character in particular to stay away from is the man called Hook. He would kill thee for a trifle. Thou canst tell him by the hook he has for a hand. Hook. I know nothing more. If thou thinkest that I would willingly cross paths with the likes of him, thou must have me mistaken for someone else. Bye. It has been a pleasure speaking with thee, my lord. I'm a little confused because I thought he wanted passage back to Buccaneer's Den. But he said something about an amulet? Oh, is he just going to my ship? Maybe not. Alrighty, have a good night, Green Lantern fan. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later. Some carrots. Oh. All this now. Locked. What are they locked? Constance. Sleep for 7? Gotta get to isn't dream. Entire party just watches the Avatar sleep. Interesting lore, but I'm busy watching you play. That's fine. It's all good. Right here? Underwater scavenging. Loot. Who's still hungry? Yes. Still. Locked door. Garbage. What's going on here? Oh, it's Robin. I haven't talked to... Greenhouse. You see a content-looking bearded man with deep-set laugh lines in his face and gentle eyes. Your name? My name is Sam. I am the Flower Man. What's thy name? Lunch. It is nice to meet thee. Tell me about Robin. Why, he sounds like one of those three strangers. I have met him. He talked as if he wanted to buy some flowers. Just walked away. Later I noticed a bouquet of flowers was missing from my wagon. The scoundrel must have pilfered them. There are three strangers in this island that have washed ashore in a shipwreck. Perhaps thou shalt meet them. Alice. Just you one of those shipwrecked visitors we have on our island. Yes, the three of them came up to my wagon, gave me a stare that sent a chill through my blood. I did my best to ignore it. I absolutely abhor violence. What's your job? The way I perceive it, I do not really have a job. I sell flowers to the people of New Vengencia. Although I am paid for it, it is something I enjoy doing very much. I wonder, does this still qualify as a job? He scratches his chin thoughtfully. Flowers. I grow all of the flowers that I sell in a greenhouse, which is also my home. I sell a lot of red roses, but I have many varieties. If thou art interested in buying some, please say so. Tell me about the greenhouse. I built my greenhouse by hand. When I am not selling flowers, I am engaged in various studies of plants and nature there. Mighty fascinating, as thou mayest have noticed, but I grow them big. Big? It is because of what I learned in my studies that I may grow my flowers to be so large and healthy. Studies? Presently, I am studying possible uses and applications of wheatgrass. One day soon, I shall begin compiling my notes. It will require a long effort, for there is much that I have learned. Or it is mostly to support my work that I operate my flower wagon. Wagon? Actually, my business does quite well. I do like the way my flowers brighten the whole place. But who really cares about business anyway? Why shouldst thou ask? Suffice it to say that life is sweet. Life? Thou hast enough money as long as thou dost have a place to live, and can afford food. I consider myself a wealthy man. I enjoy good drink and a round of song with the modest damsel mightily. I have a thriving business and stimulating work. I consider every resident of this island a good friend. I feel anger towards no one. I do not desire anything more. I have never had reason to feel lonely, worried, or bored. What else is there? Life is good. Tell me about New Agency. I was not born here. I came here as a young man. My father was a nobleman who was more interested in my counting gold than devoting myself to my studies. For a time, I traveled the world until I landed here. It was a special place, unlike any other in all of Britannia. So while thou art here, please help us take good care of it. Sinister music. Another tentacle. What was one of those way gates? It's locked. It's locked. You see a humble-looking older woman, gives you a friendly smile. Your name? I am Magenta of New Agencia. What's your job? I am the mayor of New Agencia, wife of Boris. Tell me, stranger. I hear there are 3 other new arrivals wandering around here somewhere. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but be careful of them. Tell me about the mayor. It is a job that requires little actual administration. Mostly try to make sure that everyone is getting along with everyone else. Apart from that, the town practically runs itself. Tell me about Boris. Boris is the local innkeeper. Bit of a scoundrel if I say so myself, but he pours a good drink and tells a good story. Although I have to keep an eye on him, we love him. Rivals. Certainly some of the other townsfolk must have seen them by now. Perhaps they will have more information. Tell me about administration. Why, even the taxes are less severe than anywhere else in Britannia. The Britannian Tax Council sometimes forgets to come collecting here for years on end. About New Agencia. Oh, nothing is ever new in New Agencia, as the joke around here goes. But that is how we like it. We have few visitors here. Visitor? I hear there are 3 other new arrivals wandering around here somewhere. I always try to give people the benefit. Okay, yep. Say. Surprised I haven't found the inn yet. Is that it? Yep, that'd be it. The alluring, ill-postured man who chortles to himself. Her name, call me Boris. God, I run the modest damsel here in New Agencia. Here with the strangers. A shipwreck brought here 3 strangers to our island. Rumor has it that one of them is a moneyed gentleman from Buccaneer's Den. The other 2 are his hired swords. They were in here drinking one night. They are not the sort of crowd I would wish to serve at mine establishment. Tell me about Modest Damsel. It is a little inn and tavern. I am the owner, along with my wife, Magenta. Wouldst thou like something to eat or drink, perhaps a room? Tell me about Magenta. She became the mayor of New Agencia after the death of the old mayor, her father, several years ago. She has done such a good job that no one has opposed her for the position. I haven't figured out how to get into this. Switch. Weird. Seen that type of reaction trying to open a door before. Maybe? Okay. Don't worry about it for now then. It seemed like I should be able to get this Robin guy to pay me to take him back to Buccaneer's Den. But I didn't seem to be able to get that option. Activate. There we go. There was a city named Magencia between Ultima 3 and Ultima 4. It was very prideful and wealthy, and it got destroyed by demons. I hate when that happens. The wreckage in Ultima 4. They built New Magencia afterward. That's sick. That's pretty cool. Who's this fellow? He a large man with almost cunning, erudite aura about him. What's your name? The sage smiles and nods his head. My name is Lagna. Who art thou? I see. Nice to meet thee. Go away. I am busy. Watching. Cracker Robin. He is a scruffy young man who is obviously suffering from a broken heart. What's your name? My name is Henry, my lord. Your job? Job? Gonna work when he has a broken heart. Broken heart? I have been rejected by the woman I love. Woman? His eyes light up. Her name is Constance. She is the most beautiful woman in the world. For a short time we were in love. His face falls, and he sighs deeply. But that was before I made a terrible mistake. What was the mistake? I promised to give her a very old and valuable locket as a token of mine affection. Childhood friend Katrina, given the locket to me. Locket? Before I could give her the locket, I lost it. Searched everywhere, but I cannot find it. Now Constance thinks I am a cad and has forsaken me. I noticed I had lost the locket right after I spoke with those 3 strangers yesterday. Ah, I see. Wouldst thou help me find it? Yes. Oh, thank thee, my lord. If not for thee, I would be lost. Katrina is a shepherd here at New Pagencia. Has been a friend of mine since I was a boy. Constance? She is the water bearer for the town. She carries water from the Well of Humility to all the homes in town. Obviously, Robin here stole the pendant. Trying to get it back to Buccaneer's Den. Let's find Mr. Robin and have a little chat. Find it. Longings. Feed your idiots. It's just like, I never know who's hungry. Keep trying to feed them, but like, I always miss whichever one's hungry. I'm running out of food, so I gotta go to the tavern and buy more. Definitely the most tedious part of this game is trying to feed everybody. The only part that's like, ugh. Yeah, I know, that's still tedious though. Then I gotta open up all those windows and then close them again. Or sure. I can't even tell what one's supposed to be hungry. Oh, I see. It's the fork and knife. So Iolo's hungry. I wish there was a close all windows button. That is also tedious. Get all the check marks. Now I gotta find who's got meat still. Gotta have any. I'd have completely run out of food. Ah, he's still. Have a pumpkin. Yeah, no, I can definitely buy food. Yeah, see, someone else is hungry. Jesus. Bottomless pits. Truly. It's locked. Where the hell did Robin go? Trade-off of dragging around an army, truly. That must be the shipwright's place. Ooh, nice. Oh, Robin. Out to play. Oh, here's the shipwreck. Where did he go? Maybe he's at the tavern. Oh. Oh, let's buy some food while we're here. Sinister. Um, 10 pieces, nice. Jerky for everybody. Finally full. Oh my god, so much jerky. Oops. Okay, I think everybody's full for now. Alright, where the hell is this Robin guy? Leave the... You leave? Somehow find a way off the island? Do you take the way gate? Sure, he'll eventually show back up at his house. I'm looking for this Robin guy. I talked to him earlier, but now I just can't find him. Stole the pendant from that one guy. I'm trying to get it back. One of these locked rooms. Poured it out. I think he stole a bouquet from this guy as well. The shack southeast, but also walks around a lot. Unfortunately. Right. Yeah, that's where I last saw him, at that shack. Oh, there they are. Save. Greetings, and how may I be of service to thee? We are trying to return to Buccaneer's Den. I was hoping to sell a gold locket which came to my possession to buy our passage back, but I fear it is lost. If thou dost come across it, be sure to let me know. A young man balancing a dagger on the tip of his finger. He tries hard to... Those NPC schedules were mesmerizing back in the day when compared to things in the SNES. Yeah, seriously. Tell me about the locket. I myself have seen no such locket. Perhaps thou shouldst ask Master Robin about it. Your name? I am Lavelle. Your job? Along with Battles, I am a bodyguard for Master Robin. If not for him, I would have landed in prison instead of New Magencia. Tell me about Robin. He is a gambler by profession who earns his winnings at the House of Games tables in Buccaneer's Den. Soon we shall return, and the money will pour like sweet wine once again, eh, Lavelle? Ask other characters. Good. Tell me your profession. Gambling's what Robin does for money. But he spends so much time talking about Lord British, thou wouldst think he was royalty or something. Suddenly, Lavelle gets an embarrassed look on his face and stops talking. Enough about that, Lavelle. Tell me about prison. Yes, I have done things to be put in prison for. I am not ashamed of my life. You do not have to be held accountable to thee about it. Strangers? I don't know what thou art talking about. Buccaneer's Den. Ran into some misfortune the last time we were there. The mister at the House of Games learned of Master Robin's system, caused him to lose much of his gold. The system is down. The system is down. He had devised a clever method of cheating at all the various games at the House of Chance. It had earned him several times his weight in gold coins, I am certain. Mister, when Master Robin could not pay his debts, the mister sent his leg breaker, Syntag, his knaves after us. We had to leave on the first ship out of Buccaneer's Den. I don't know why it is called the Mister. Syntag. Battles and myself are more than capable of taking care of Syntag. Thou art bloody right we could have handled him. We'd have slit him like a sheep. Arr. Gordy had hired a troop of roofed ruffians to chase after us. It is a pity. I would have liked to teach him a lesson or two. In fact, one day I think I shall. Ship? The ship we sailed on sank, leaving us stranded here. We were lucky to make it to New Magencia with our lives. Stranded. Thou wouldst have some way of getting back to Buccaneer's Den. Master Robin would report to the Hampson. Sank. The crew could not believe it. The vessel was almost new. It sailed all the way from Minot without a problem. Oh no! It's the shipwright from Minot! Oh, that explains everything. In fact, that was the first storm the ship had ever encountered. None of the crew survived, poor buggers. All makes sense now. Maybe about Battles. He has an eye like a hawk, and it's quicker than a cat. It would be wise of thee to pay him respect. Har har. Thou art too correct, Lavelle. Respect? While thou art about it, thou mayest show respect to me too, Lavelle says with a sneer. Quick. I have seen Battles has reflexes faster than a snake. Aye. If Battles had not spotted that approaching storm, we would have all been dead men for certain. Storm took a terrible toll on our boat. If truth be told, I have seen far worse. Okay. Peasant, fools, and sheep. The only thing worth a second look in this whole town is Constant. Constant. She doth put a spring in a man's step. We have our eye on her, we do. Lavelle quickly clears his throat and he looks away from you for momentarily. Fools and sheep? Here, what is not one is the other. This place is so isolated that it is backward. What is worse, they prefer it this way. Hi. Can I talk to you about the pendant? Locket. I saw a locket just like the one thou be describing in the possession of Master Robin. Last time I saw it was, let's see, it was right before the three of us went drinking at the Modest Damsel. Oh, Modest Damsel, eh? Be seeing ye. Alright, let's go to the Modest Damsel then. That's not. Hello again, says Boris. Block it. You tell Boris what you had heard from the pirate battles. Breaks out in a cold sweat. Thou hast seen through my deception. I shall hand it over to thee. He opens the secret panel from behind the bar and looks inside. When he looks back to tell you, his face has lost all color. Locket is gone! I swear to thee I know not where it is. Well, damn. Okay. So, my next guess would be Boris's wife. The mayor. Magenta smiles. Good day, my lord. May I help thee? Locket. You see the locket Henry described to you hanging around Magenta's neck. Is it not beautiful? I found it in the secret hiding place behind mine husband's bar. Found. I would never have suspected anything so romantic from Boris. The locket must be a surprise for me. Actually, it's not a surprise. I am flattered Boris would buy me such an obviously expensive gift. How could he ever have afforded it? Stolen. Although Magenta struggles to retain her dignity, she cannot hide her disappointment. As mayor, I charge thee with the task of locating the rightful owner of this locket and returning it to them. Here it is. Take it. Thanks for being chill. I look forward to the next time when I see thee. You have it. Cool. Now I can just be an asshole and give it to Robin. Let's find this guy. You're the best detective since Batman, at least. True. I do solve a lot of, stolen goods cases. I haven't solved any murders yet, but I've been tasked with a few. Henry greets you. It is good to speak with you again, my lord. Found. Thou hast found the locket. You hand the locket to Henry. Now I may give it to Constance and keep my promise to her. I cannot thank thee enough, Avatar. Ooh. Now I kind of want to talk to Constance. Well done. Well done. I feel like those guys are going to try to take her and sell her as a prostitute. Talk to her. They like, hey, I found the locket. Tell Constance of how you have returned the locket that has been stolen from Henry. Oh, how could I ever have doubted my dear darling Henry? He frowns. I thank thee for telling me the truth. And we talk about Robin? Did we talk about Robin? Yeah, I don't know if you want to go there. Whatever. You to you, I guess. I guess that quest is solved. I guess we can move on from this island. So we didn't come back. Not for a while. Yeah, I feel like probably not really worth marking for this place. Here's a good place to save. A lot done. And I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back, everybody.